can attract as much people in your life as possible. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you automatically secure relationships. That doesn't mean you're more secure at your job. It means none of that, man. It's easy to get people into your life. It's easy to get attention. I'm not talking you don't have to be the most attractive guy in the world. But the thing is, especially when you know your worth, they want to mess with you. They want to pick at you. They don't want to give you what you want. Even things you've worked for or you believe you deserve. I'm telling you, man. So, when, you dress nice, especially if you got a nice physique or decent physique, or you're some sort of athlete, or not even just an athlete, but you work out, you give off sort of an intimidating vibe, especially just like a regular interaction. I'm telling you, man, people, a woman will hate. They'll make life extremely harder for you, man. They'll automatically assume somewhat of a fuckboy, or you're somewhat of a person that they have to make life harder. They'll see you as that person. And I laugh when girls think that withholding sex first until you get to know him and you use him for dates, or you use him for validation or attention. And then you feel like he's ready to give up the poom poom too. That doesn't work, because a lot of guys, especially if they're keeping it real, their vetting process starts in the bedroom. It's in the bedroom. They have to see if they like having sex. And it's just reality. A lot of guys, they're not going to wait. They're going to wait to give it up. And it's going to be like, just like that video that I covered, where that woman made that simp wait 10 years. And he was gassing her up, telling her this, telling her that. And he hit it and quit it. Because the vetting process starts in the bedroom. If you don't like the sex, it's over. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take. But, women like to treat attractive men like this, man. And it's just going to backfire. It's going to continue to backfire. It is what it is. That's why if you're an attractive guy and you are disciplined, you're driven, you have other skills, you know how to talk to people, you know how to network, you'll be much more successful than someone who's just attractive, who thinks that life is supposed to be given to them. Because it's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. Especially those single men. Oh, man, single men are hated more than ever, man. See it all the time. They automatically assume you're just a misogynist or something, or you just a fuckboy. You just want to screw around. That's not always the case. Some guys just want to stay single. They like having the peace, the ability to actually be self-sufficient, because as a man, you actually have to be that way. You don't get handouts, especially when you're attractive. You're not going to get handouts. Yes, like I said, you'll be able to attract people. You'll be able to draw people into you because of how you look or their perception of you externally. But then I'm telling you, once you get to know them and they're in your life, that's where the games begin. All you could do is stand on business, mitigate risk, be careful, stay single if you want to. Don't get pressured into relationships. Nowadays the relationships are very dysfunctional. If you're like one of these simp guys, man, you'll be one of those sexless marriages. You'll be in one of those sexless marriages, man, where you're not getting any poon. And then life is just miserable for you. You don't want to be that way, man. So always build, always keep working towards something, creating new skill sets. That's what I'm trying to do every day, man. I just love learning new things. I'm always striving to be better, and it is what it is. And when I get 30 in a couple of years, man, I'll thank myself. I'm already thinking myself now. So, and even in the workforce, man, yeah, you might get that job because of how you look and how you portray yourself. But when you get the job, that's when the games begin. You have to have other things that we're good at, man. You got to have some sort of skills. You got to learn how to talk, be social, man. You got to have some sort of game with women, man. And you don't have to say too much. That's the thing. You don't have to say too much. You talk at the right times. You talk when it's necessary to talk. You don't over talk. You don't try to be overly expressive. It is what it is. And there's going to be some negativity. Some people think that you don't fuck with them. That's simply not the case. And people are going to test you for that shit. They're going to test you. And I learned this the hard way, man. Right into my early 20s. Banging chicks, easy. But the other stuff, man, it's not all peaches and cream. It's not, man. It comes with a lot of headaches. A lot of, people nowadays, especially in modern society, are just narcissistic. Most people are narcissistic, man. And they're narcissistic when they don't have a reason to be narcissistic. They're just narcissistic because it makes them feel better. They haven't accomplished anything. They haven't done anything in their life, but they're just narcissists. And that's how most people are. We live in a delusional society, extremely. But yeah, man, you're going to have to really lock in. Stick through this, man. You know, the only real cure to depression is, I say, is masculinity, man. I'm saying is getting to your shit. I say is your duties, is doing the things you're supposed to be doing, man. It's leveling up. It's becoming successful. Because no one else is gonna cure it for you. No one else is gonna care that you're even going through it. No one's gonna give a fuck. You know, seek help when you need it, man. You know, if you actually find someone you can talk to, which, you know, nowadays most people don't have that. Some people do, some people don't. But if you can, use it to your ability. Um, but you're gonna have to suck it up, man. You gotta suck it up, get through it. People are gonna hate, test, try to break you down, try to not give you things because they already think you're amazing. They already think highly of you, and you don't even know it. I mean, it is what it is. You can't let it get in your head, man. Because the moment you let it get in your head, nobody gives a fuck. No one. Not one soul. And I know you may think they do, or some people do. They don't care. But yeah, man, that's all I got for you guys today. If you like the video, if you're rocking with it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you know, leave a comment as well. And stay tuned for the next video. I got another one coming for you. I got another banger for you guys later.